Friday, baby. How's everybody doing? Welcome, Official Manon, Cathedora, Xaven, Chimerax, welcome. Meow, Pencils, Limsey, Laya, good to see you. Anthony, Take the Fortoshnik. Welcome, if you're still here. Excited for the weekend? Got any plans? I made the rare decision that I'm hoping to make less rare of prioritizing catching up with some friends and getting out a bit instead of playing a show. I was potentially going to play a show in Birmingham, Alabama, but with everything happening right now, I just want to make sure that I'm remaining mindful of what my needs are, and I think I need to see my friends. So tonight I'm grabbing dinner with two of my girlfriends. I have another friend who is passing through Nashville through some travels, so we're gonna see a movie. You won the $10 lottery tickets to Hamilton. Oh my gosh, that's so cool! Hell yeah, Pencils. I know you both have a wonderful time. Is it your first time seeing it on stage, or have you gotten to do it before? I've seen like the filmed performance of it, but I haven't gotten to see Hamilton live yet. I haven't been to the theater in a long time. The theater. But I'm hoping to change that this year. Time with friends is important, chat approved, yeah. Zeri, welcome. I've always put work and practice first over the past 10 years or so. And, I'm just trying to make sure that I retain a better balance. I know that I can hermit quite a bit, and I honestly like that about myself. I like hermiting, and it's allowed me to get, all this music made and do these things that I really care about, but I feel like I should try and curve maybe 20% more of my time to try and just make sure that I'm also being just a person, I guess. Hey Jove, welcome. Not really here? Okay, never mind. Won tickets for a weekend that Mary Lo is going to be here anyway. And it's destiny. It was supposed to happen. I don't know if you believe in that sort of thing. I don't know if I do either. I think I just think things mostly play out how they're supposed to, in a natural sense, not a predetermined sense, but having a philosophical start to stream. Look at this classy lady. Hey Daniel. I loved that weird penguin man hybrid that you posted. I can't describe it. I just felt like I connected with it. I was like, that makes sense, and I like it. Also rocking my 2-set practice shirt today. My favorite thing. Sakyan, welcome. Let's see. Yeah, this morning was pretty relaxed. I got a better night's sleep last night. Could have been a bit better. I'm having a little trouble sleeping lately. But I caught up on some needed hours, and I did about an hour of violin warm-ups, and I really enjoyed it. It was kind of fun because I spent 70% of my time on my classical stuff I'm working on, and then I kept working on that fiddle piece I learned recently, Cherokee Shuffle, and just trying to make sure I get it smooth and memorized. I've been on a fiddle quest recently because I want to start playing at fiddle jams here in Nashville. But the outfit of the day, what did they say? The OOTD. Hey Mike, welcome. Happy Friday. So yeah, I'm excited to get into playing. I did my warm-ups, they felt nice. Got all the things I need here. We got metronome, everything's in tune. I got a fresh cup of coffee and a fresh pot downstairs. So I'm ready to just jump in. Ocarina of Time Day. I was actually practicing the ocarina and running through a couple scales last week. The ocarina is way harder than I thought it was. It's a very challenging little instrument. There's just so many holes. And then you got these two on the back and another mystery one on the side. It's like, oh my gosh, there's a lot to keep track of. Newton, welcome. Your guitar was made in Nashville. They do call Nashville Music City after all. Have a rap. Well, it's only possible because of Daniel. That was one of the many very thoughtful gifts that he sent for Christmas to the P.O. box, and yeah. Yep. For most instruments that you breathe through, like the penny whistle and the recorder, if you cover half of them, half of the hole, it does do a half step. It's kind of tricky to get it to ring out to the full volume, but I'm getting better. My first exposure to that was the Duran Duran video. Because for penny whistles, at least, they're predetermined to be a key. So like this one is C major and this one's D major, so you can see like the size difference. But I think for Duran Duran, I needed like one of these sharps to be flat, so I had to do the half whole thing. Half whole thing, very, very instructive detail there. Good job, Joe. I can also see just the very bottom. Oh, it's not the laptop. Oh, it's a cable. Maybe. There we go. No G major. Even though G major is like probably my favorite key. It's really comfortable. Why don't we just do some warm up on this track here? I'm just gonna do some improv. And then I wanna do my new Unravel piece, Summer's Day, I think it's called. Blanca, welcome. I feel like I've missed some of your entrances lately. My apologies. But you know that silly little old face makes me so happy. Also, Fast, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I'm feeling really good, Blanca. Thank you for asking. Uriel, disguised as a big donut. Well, now I'm just thinking about donuts. I haven't had the classic donut and coffee for a while. It was something I took for granted while I was living in Boston, where Dunkin' Donuts are literally on every corner of every street. If you are in Nashville, though, there's one bakery that's so good. They have I want to say avant-garde donuts. It's called Five Sisters Bakery, and they are just the most delicious donuts. And I'm not much of a sweets person, but Jillian one year for my birthday had them Postmated to my house. I can't eat donuts, so it goes straight to my hips. I don't know why. I imagine when you said that, like a body where it's like, and then hips, like 2 donuts. I didn't think you were so thoughtful about those sort of things, Doc. With your workout journey, I think you don't have to worry about things like that. But yeah, the Five Daughters Bakery, one of the donuts that was delivered had like bacon on it, and I don't know, there was just a bunch of different flavors that you wouldn't typically expect, and all of them were so good. Svært. Fair enough. I like the Joe at the end, really making sure that I understand what you're saying. I have no place near my apartment where I can get donuts. Uriel, that's so sad. I'm so sorry. If I could Postmate you donuts, I would do it from here. A Photoshop a certain 90s baby set of jeans. I haven't been wearing those because now I'm embarrassed. But I like the fit of them. They're so comfortable. Whatever, maybe I'll put them on during a break in retaliation. Let's see here. Summer Sky. So this is one of the newer pieces that I learned from, Nick and Nash, how appropriate. Can you say the donut shop place again? Yeah, it's in Nashville, East Nashville by, if you're familiar with Rose Pepper and 210 Jack, which is my favorite ramen spot. I took pencils there, and I think he agreed that it was quite good. I think it's called, I'm just double checking for you. Yes, it's called Five Daughters Bakery for Nick and Nash, and you gotta try it. It's so, so good. Yeah, their drinks are really good too. Let's see. Bakery? Oh no, why did I do that? You guys, when I used to teach as my full-time job, individual lessons, of course, with freelance musician work as well, but anyway, I'm nitpicking. I used to get so self-conscious about writing notes for my students because there were so many words where I would pause and be like, I before E. Is there an H in here? I don't know. Writing out eighth note would stress me out so much. I was like, this doesn't look right. I think within their notebooks, I typed in eighth in probably 5 different ways. That doesn't look right to me. There's something sus about that. Especially when I taught an adult. Oh my God, I'd be so embarrassed. Yes, they'd see me slow down. I would speak out loud while writing my notes and then reach a word where I wasn't sure of. And I'd be kind of looking at them from the side. one letter at a time and like checking. After quarantine hit, you guys mostly know the story. I lost most of my students when quarantine hit, but that was when my Twitch channel started really growing, so I just invested everything into this. But I had 2 students that stuck with me the whole way, and they're 2 adults that I've taught for, I think, 8 years each. And I was talking to one of them the other day, and he was so sweet. He was like, "Do you remember when you first started teaching me and you wouldn't look me in the eye?" And I was like, "I know, I was so scared." I was like, oh, this is like a respected, successful adult, and they're asking this little weirdo for help. But I really feel a deep connection with those 2. So even though teaching isn't something I'm going to go back to for the expected future, I will always teach them as long as they want a lesson, because they stuck with me when everything else kind of was exploding around me. I still struggle with looking people in the eye. I've gotten better at it through playing as many live shows as I do, as I interact with more people. But yeah, it's still something that kind of makes me nervous. I feel like my eyes are also predisposed to like become irritated and maybe a little pinkish or red sometimes if I'm really tired. And then I get really nervous and I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna think I'm just like so high right now or something. Oh, and Cathedora, knowing which eye to focus on. I feel like I usually pick one eye and I like lock in, but it's probably terrifying. Earlobe reference. Look at one of the person's lower earlobe to aim. I haven't heard that before. I'll give that a go. I'm gonna be doing some socializing this weekend. Petrie, welcome. And Roy the boy, deep life. Fast, that's just how I should lock eyes, obviously. Just like that emote, just get as close to it as I can. The answer was right in front of me the whole time. Saw this fell off. Before I start, I just remembered I have to message Julia real quick, my violin teacher. We typically have our violin lessons on Thursdays, but she's sick. She had bronchitis, and we talked loosely about maybe doing a lesson today. So I need to check in with her really fast. My apologies. I don't like texting on stream. I forgot to mention I can't do today. How would Tuesday next week be a possibility? Hope you're feeling better. I was honestly grateful to get a little more extra time to practice because, I took some time off last week to just address some personal things. And I didn't do much of anything for 3 days. I just played Persona 4. That's also a good suggestion for Petrie. I'm going to test out all of these and let you guys know which worked the best for next week. With video evidence. I'll be like, this is what this person's face looked like when I did it. Can you imagine me like making the face and then filming them too? They would be horrified. It would only make it better, clearly. Okay, let's play the Dangle song. I already almost need a refill. Petrie, I love Persona 5. I thought it was like, You know, when you find a game and you just are like, oh, I needed this. I'm actually transported out of my real world thoughts, and I'm just, for this hour, really this high schooler that goes into the shadow world and beats shadows, and then on the weekends goes out to the movies with my friends and helps out at the cafe. It totally helped me just relax. Well, I'm going to attack also not going to the show this weekend. I made a big goal to really just like freaking attack this vlog. I want it done. I want it out. I've been chipping away at it. And I was thinking I might try and vlog South by Southwest because, you know, it's one of the biggest music festivals in the country each year. And I thought that might be interesting to see. One of the shows I'm playing is actually on a boat. So that should be really fun. It's a Nashville showcase thing too. So I know a lot of the bands there. So I feel like it's just going to be like a little Nashville party on a boat. One of the bands playing is a band I used to play regularly with for like years, Roanoke. So I'm actually quite excited to get to see them again. So it's going to be a really fun night, that boat show in particular. I'm on a boat. Hey, Tuttle, welcome. How are you doing today? Who is your favorite Persona character? What's her name? The girl with the shorter hair I really liked. Persona 5 characters. I also really like Ryuji. I just thought he was very like cute. I liked him. Mikado. I really like Mikado. Okay, cool. I think I liked that her like magical element was nuclear too. I just thought that was so cool. And she had like that motorbike. It's like, that's awesome. Huge Ryuji fan? Is that what you're saying? I honestly like them all though. It's hard to pick. I loved the cast for that game. Okay. Tunnel, that's so exciting! last note kind of sounds like a fart. I'm just saying the obvious here, what we were all thinking. Just really opening up that realm of conversation. Hey TMK, what's up? Also, Judge Dreadful, thank you again for 26 months. I really, really, really appreciate it. And of course, that gives you priority requests. If that's something you'd like, just let me know. Celestial Twitching, welcome. FVP, I hope you're well. Stopor? And Ouija Board, good to see you too. Dr. Yellow? Doctor? At home, when you guys see a name that looks funny to pronounce, do you try and say it out loud? Just curious. Ooh, we got a nickname for Killer Tofu. It's Toe. Hello. It's our ship name. Better than yesterday. That's good, right? For Nai, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. Rafiki, what's up? Let's do another kind of like fiddle-centered piece. I'm gonna do a really pretty piece from Bravely Default. I think it's called Under the Harvest Moon? It's Under the something moon. Beneath the Hollow Moon. That is incorrect. Is it sad that I'm still quoting Adam Sandler's freaking Billy Madison after this many years? And the actual line is, that is correct, but I like saying it. Of course, for those who didn't already know, that's also where leg came from. He has an Andrew's chat. I kept spamming just writing leg because it's like my favorite part of that movie. Adam Sandler falls on his face at like the breakfast meetup or something with his dad's business clients, and he's drunk and he's on the ground and he grabs someone's leg and he just goes, leg. I freaking love it. It's so funny to me. Like, people are so ready to be like, stop looking at me, Swan. That's funny, but leg, that's the real gem of a joke from that film. Personally, hot take. Butley. Oh, I said like Butley. I'm happy you got to come in while we're doing kind of more of the folky acoustic kind of start. I actually thought of you. I've been listening through the Octopath Traveler 2 soundtrack because I am very excited about learning some of these. And I was listening to this one this morning when I was getting ready. I think it's this one. I have to put it on over here. Sometimes the sound gets a little condensed going through this computer for tracks, so let's see how it comes out. But I'm definitely going to transcribe this one this weekend. It's so relaxing. Isn't that so pretty? So I'm very excited about learning that one this weekend. It's hard because that's the day version, and then there's a night version that's also so beautiful. Well, I guess that's not hard. That just means more music to learn, and I love that. I was reminded of a piece this morning that I haven't done in so long. I felt like I gave it some space after worrying about overplaying it. But let's do Rito's Village, especially as we got fasts in here, and I know you like your Zelda. Oh, you're playing Octopath Traveler 2? For Uriel, what's your thoughts so far? While being sensitive to spoilers, of course. Delicious meal, hello. You must be very popular. No one can ever turn down a freaking delicious meal. What image comes to your head when you're thinking of a delicious meal? For me, it's shepherd's pie because that's what I'm getting tonight, and I'm very excited about it. Another Nashville thing is there's this place, East Side Bowl, and it's a new bowling alley, but also it's like a venue in the back that's great. Every place in Nashville has a venue. There's always a stage for a band. And they have like a kind of 60s style diner, and they serve a lot of stuff, but their shepherd's pie is so good. And so I'm very excited about getting that tonight with my girlfriends. Felt like my flat four-finger notes were a little too flat. For Demithan, welcome. I'm doing quite well. How are you doing today? And Logan, I'm glad that you like it. I really love that song. Probably my favorite from Breath of the Wild. Why don't I try and do my Breath of the Wild loop of the stables? Good, glad to hear. Let's see here. Looks like the sun's starting to come out a little bit here. It was quite dreary this morning, but I was kind of into it. I wish I could have Halloween weather all year round. Deep Life, thank you for the 69 bits. Thank you. Nice. Oh, I missed it. Did the underwear happen? I was in a different screen. I wasn't paying attention. Let's see here. Hey Jeff, how are you? So for this one, I need a 3/4 file. Demix, thank you for a resub for 10 months. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And that does give you priority requests. If there's anything you'd like to ask for from the song list, just let me or Ahmad know. Here we go. Let's see. So I need to turn all these to input 2. Make sure I remember how to do the penny whistle part before I start looping. So if it starts on an F sharp. Oh, Julia messaged me. I want to see this real quick. Cool. I'm getting more comfortable with the penny whistle. I'll put my song list in chat if you want to take a look for Jacobson. I don't do a lot of classical here, if I'm being honest. It's not really my background. I do a bit of it here and there, but... Oh, I need the tambourine to start. Well, might as well capo up anyway. Cool. I'll put the background music on while I just finish getting set up here. Cool. Julia said that our time change works for our lessons, so that's great. Connecting butronome. For Scott, hey, welcome. I do love that piece. The double violin concerto was the first classical piece I heard where I was actually like, oh, I want to do that. I really like that one. Okay. So we got this synced up. This piece is in 3/4, so on the app I'm changing the setting and I'm linking it up with Bluetooth to Ableton. Again, this is the Soundbrenner Core. You guys have heard me talk about it a lot. It's a company I actually have a discount code with, because I really like their product. Vibrating metronome. Let's see. Maybe a little faster. Oh, I have pockets today. Put you in a butt pocket. Let's try it. Oh, I should set my foot pedals first. Tola, welcome. And Tesno, great to see you guys. I hope you're doing well today. I'm about to do a quick little loop arrangement of the stables from Zelda Breath of the Wild. Ooh, with Breath of the Wild 2 coming out, I'll have another soundtrack as well. Okay, I think I'm ready. So let's see. I'm gonna check the end. And then I take one out from here. I had to Frankenstein it together. One sec. That works. Great. I'm really happy with that. Sometimes it would take me like a couple times to get used to it. For Tuttle, thank you. I've been practicing. I practice all my instruments. Like, I try to touch on everything every week if I can. Obviously, I mostly practice violin though. For like, usually I'll go for at least 2 hours a day for violin if I can. For Jan, welcome. How are you today? Let's see. Kind of enjoying our little Zelda morning here. How about I build it up a little bit with, well, maybe not that one actually. Let's do Skyloft and then Termina Field, and then I'll start going into more video game loops, if that sounds good. I'm not too familiar with Shakira's music, if I'm being honest. Let's do Skyloft from Skyward Sword. Then I have to run and get more coffee soon. Thank you, Cathedora. I had fun doing it. I sat down and practiced that finger picking part on the guitar a little bit to get it a bit smoother. And I feel more comfortable, I think, doing it. Oh, sneaky Guitaru man sneaking in. Sneaky schnick. For Doctor, thank you for the follow, by the way. Got a couple doctors in chat. The percussion I'm hearing in this, it almost sounds like car keys or something. There's a section in the Discord for that, Tuttle, but if I'm being completely transparent, I feel like I haven't taken a request for like learning a song in quite a long time. I used to do it a lot with the video game repertoire because I was still building it, but you know, then I started getting most of the big names pieces. And I feel like when it comes to songs that I like sing and stuff, I feel like I'm quite picky. I feel like I need to have like a connection with the song to really perform it well. I hope I'm not disappointing you too much. I think that Logan, I think you're right. It sounds like a muted triangle. Well, that's more like a shaker thing. Yeah, but that sounds like a muted triangle to me. Or even like a pencil on glass. No, it's too low. Well, there are a lot of channels that honestly are human jukeboxes and they can just play like anything. I mean, when we rated Jonathan Ong yesterday, I was so impressed. I mentioned this classical violin piece I liked, and he, by ear, learned the whole thing and made this beautiful orchestrated arrangement. Gotta hit the rim for higher pitch. Oh. You're right. Maybe the middle part. Science. There was another song from this soundtrack that I feel like I vaguely remember wanting to learn. It's like, what's that thing? It's like the pumpkin bar or something in Skyward Sword. I kind of want to look it up because it's on my mind. What is that song called? The Lumpy Pumpkin. This is so Stardew Valley vibes. Like, if you didn't tell me, I would think this is Stardew. Captain Aura. At the very least, I'll put it on like my chill music playlist, actually. It's cute. You know what? I'm gonna leave this on and run downstairs really quick to just fill up my cup of coffee, and then we'll keep going. I'll be right back. hope you enjoyed your lumpy pumpkin interlude there. Accordion's in there too. It was funny as I, have been building my song list and I was listening closer to how to make video game loops. I was really, taken aback by how much accordion was in there. The castanets are super present. And I got to get like a little triangle. I have a big one, but I need, I think, a smaller one. So there's obviously a couple different versions of Termina Field. I really like playing along to one from Super Smash Brothers, so I'm going to do that one. Welcome for Hearted Golden Rose, by the way. I know, it was so Stardew. Ooh, that was a little too hot. Ooh. Thank you, Zari, for a $5.55 dono to make a beautiful, so satisfying. Now, I think this is actually a little behind what the actual donos are. Something happened with my Streamlabs overlay. I'm not sure what I can do at this point to fix it. I think it might have had something to do with the factor notifications that I put on yesterday. For Sachu, welcome. Zeri, I feel like you pick things from the song list, so I get really excited that, like, you remember they exist. Because the one you asked for, Near Savalon, is a song I really love to play, but it's not as, well known or highly sought after as something like Tizanarkan or something like that. But I love playing this song. It's so fun. This is from Bravely Default 2. LMNOP. This is in alphabetical order. Wait, where is it? It should be there. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna go through here for a second. I have been kind of actively rearranging this binder, so I might have accidentally covered it. I feel like that's probably what happened. Oh no, N is before P in the alphabet, that's why. So that's why I couldn't find it. I like our weather forecasts. It's windy outside. Be careful. Windy. When I look out the window, I see trees almost being horizontal. I love a good windy day. It's like one of those good weather excuses to just be curled up in blankets and like hot drinks all day. Near Savalon. I listen to your VODs and make my own list of things to request. Oh, I love that. Oh, that makes me so happy. That's so cool. Thank you, Zeri. I did fall behind on one VOD for the video. I thought I'd scheduled a release, but it didn't save in my YouTube studio, but we should be back up to date by this weekend. My current system is that I release all the VODs 2 days after the live stream. So that's like the forever schedule. It will be 2 days after the stream, released at 11 a.m. Central Time. Okay, so we're going to do Near Savalon from Bravely Default 2. For Mako, how are you? It's good to see you. Now the coffee is perfect sipping temperature. It's really nice. So for this, I know I'm going to be using at least these three as input too. So we'll start there. Set up my feetsy pedals. Oh, and I'll probably add washboard too. This is a good washboard one. C3PO, thank you for a resub for 3 months. Thank you. Oh, and oil, that makes me very happy to hear. It was a Soundburner microphone. What are you recording, if you don't mind me asking? For C3PO, by the way, remember when I used to say your name as Sepot? Sepot J? That was a pretty smooth streamer moment on my part. It's probably like one of my favorite failed attempts at saying a name. I think for ASMR, that one's gonna have to just remain the clip. It's an urban legend now. All right, so I already did guitar and drums. What happened, pencils? for CP30 gifting subs all over the dang old place. Thank you so much for, that would be 10 now. Thank you so much. Oh no, that would be 13. Thank you so much, CP30. Please let me know if I can play you something. I would love to. As well as Scratch and Sniff for gifting 5 subs. Celeste, good to see you. Thea, thank you for the follow as well. That was a fun one. I hadn't done it for a while, and it felt really good getting back to it, actually. It makes me want to do Guardian Millennial Fair, I think, next. C3PO, you're a madman. Oh my goodness. Releasing the Franks. Also, he moved from his spot yesterday. I don't know where he went. He's very mischievous, that Frank of mine. I can never figure out what he's up to. Thank you, CP30. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I just have no idea where he might be. That peculiar, beautiful, beautiful boy. Let's see. Guardians Millennial Fair. I think that this song will be a nice kind of connection after that. All right. I hope you have a nice day, C3BO. Thank you again. Let's see. Tripwire, what's up? I don't know if I saw you yet in chat or if you recently came in. Awesome. Accordion, violins, washboard. And that should be it. In and out lurking. Fair enough. Got a lot of meetings today. Logan, thank you. And for all your kind words in chat. Alrighty. Bass. Get my little feetsy pedals. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Is there anything else that I need to do in advance? I think that's it. I'm so gross. trying to do oh, that's why. Oh, D, E, F sharp, G, A. I have to do a sharp there. Oh, that's hard. I have to go from covering half of the hole to like force a half step to happen to then overblowing to get the octave higher. That was fun though. I feel like I'm getting through that one in a much more like controlled manner as of late. Except for the rogue penny whistle at the end. That was fun. Well, maybe I should start doing some singing, huh? Trying to think of what song I might want to sing. How about we start slow with Ring of Fire, Johnny Cash? Let's see. Oh. So for Ring of Fire, I need... It's in 4/4. So I get my 4/4 template. We need Butchernome, Rogue Penny Whistle. Swindler of Progress, thank you for resub for 17 months. That is quite the long time. My house is a ring of fur. I'm still cleaning up fur. I bet a penny whistle is quite expensive. No? I got my penny whistle for like, I think, $10 off Amazon. Oh, are you just saying because it has penny in the name? Did I just get the joke? That's very good, thank you. I could be a bit slow for something. One time, I was staying with a band in a hotel when we were out on the road, and one of the members of the band had like 3 dogs, and we got an extra charge for a cleaning fee because they thought we snuck a dog into the hotel room. We're like, no, I was just covered with hair. They're like, oh, ew. Well, I mean, we're still going to charge you for that. It's like, no. Let's see. So if we're doing Ring of Fire, I'm gonna need, where is it? This. We honestly deserved it though, because we pulled the classic money-saving musician move by being like, yeah, there's only 2 of us that's gonna be in the hotel room. And they're like, really? We're like, yes. And sure enough, there was 5 of us. And we got caught. Like, I was like, you said there was only 2 people. And I saw 4. And we were like, there's 5 of us. Like, we're already caught in the lie. We should probably just fess up. Oh, the good old days. It was that much more obvious too because it was snowing. So all of our footprints were just like lining the parking lot. Like it was so obvious. Oh no. Okay, I think I'm ready here. Let's just tap out a tempo. Love is a burning thing, and it makes fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into the ring of fire. That seems like a good tempo, I think. Ooh, it's kind of fast. I might need some kick drum support. Just in the back. Okay. I am ready. I was a little behind there. Yeah, it's fine. Well, that's okay. I feel like this part starts a little off, and I'd rather get it right, so I'm gonna redo it if that's okay. Because this part's clean, but the next one's a little behind. See if that's better. Yeah, much better. Burns, burns, that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Cool. Strings. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by a wild desire, I fell to a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 as the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 as the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I'm gonna replace the timbre. The taste of love is sweet when love's like ours me. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but that fire and wine. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 as the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. Love is a burning thing, and it makes fire ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell to a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 as the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. There was things I like about that and things I want to change next time. I think it was a little too fast, but barely. I kind of liked it with a bit of a push. So I might try this at like 98 next time. That was at 102.5. So we're going to try 98 and see how that feels next time. I didn't mind the kind of like almost electronic sounding kick drum. Not almost, the electric kick drum that was in there. I kind of liked it, actually. It gave it kind of a fun, unexpected push. No fart noises, unfortunately. All right, y'all. I see that we have First Day of My Life added to the song list, and I was thrilled to see that, Gathadori, you were super stoked on it. That's actually a wonderful transition song from the last one we just did. Poop indeed. I'm just going to take a quick break to use the restroom and top off the coffee. So I just need a couple minutes, like really just 5 minutes. No, probably like 3 to 4 minutes. I know, huge difference, right? And when I come back, we will do First Day of My Life. Thank you for the follows, by the way, from Jay's Drifting and Marlock. Zodshaj? I probably busted that one up. Thanks, y'all. I will be back in just a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. Grab myself a pair of socks. I used to be like vehemently against socks, and I'm having a change of heart. I will still never ever wear them to bed. Ring poop. Oh wait, am I not on the thing? Hello. I was just putting my socks on. Nice socks are nice. These ones are really nice. They're a material that I find very comfortable. They kind of look like they're the kind of socks used to make the sock monkey pattern, because it has like the stripe here. Usually it's red, but I have another one like that. Showing off my yams. Yams is legs, right? I met a girl who I went on tour with, and she said that whenever she'd wear socks in bed, her dad would run in the room and just rip them off and be like, not allowed. Always shower in socks for safety, of course. I'm excited to do this one. It's been a little bit. For a while, this was the official ending song for each stream. Let's see here. Okay, we got this hooked up. Sip of coffee. A generous sip of coffee, dang. It was like the perfect amount of sugar to milk. Okay, first day of my life, so we're gonna start with the guitar, and then I'll layer some strings for us. This is the first day of my life. It's a little fast. And then I bump it down to 94. I might have the light kick in the back for support as well, just in case. Foot pedals here. Whoopsie. Computer didn't like that. There we go. One, two, three. these things there's no telling. We'll just have to wait and see. Working for the paycheck, waiting to win the things there's no telling. We'll just have to wait and see. Working for a paycheck, waiting to win the lottery. This is the first day of my life. It's where I was born, right in the doorway. Oh, now the rain and everything changed. You're spreading blankets on the beach. Yours is the first face that I saw. Think I was blind before I met you. Now I don't know where I am, I don't know where I've been, but I know where I want to go. That you know that these things take forever, I especially am so. But I realized that I need you. I was wondering if I could come home. I remember the time you drove all night just to meet me in the morning. And I thought it was strange, you said everything changed. You felt as if you just woke up. And you said, this is the first day of my life. I'm glad I didn't die before I met you. I don't care, I could go anywhere with you, and I'd probably be happy. So if you wanna be with me, with these things there's no telling. We'll just have to wait and see. But I'd rather be working for the paycheck than waiting to win the lottery. Besides, maybe this time it's different. I mean, I really think you like me. Remember the time you drove all night just to meet me in the morning. And I thought it was strange, you said everything changed. You felt as if you just woke up. And you said, this is the first day of my life. I'm glad I didn't die before I met you. But now I don't care, I could go anywhere with you, and I'd probably be happy. So if you wanna be with me, with these things there's no telling. We'll just have to wait and see. But I'd rather be working for the paycheck and waiting to win the lottery. Besides, maybe this time it's different. I mean, I really think you like me. Ugh, that one kind of almost got me today. Thank you, by the way, for Knacker for the dono to make a very satisfying 8888. Hell yeah. Thank you very much. As well as the brand new sub from Hybrid Born. Thank you very much. In case you didn't know, you do get a priority request with that, which means I'll play you anything from my song list if that's something you'd like. I just put it in chat to let you see it if you'd like. Great lunch break tunes. Happy to be able to provide that. What are you having for lunch today? Faded Conjure, welcome as well. I'm also going to do a song I don't typically do. I felt like I haven't found a way to do this song in a way that felt right. But let's revisit it and see if I can think of something. Maybe if I start with the banjo instead. Stevie, thank you, by the way. Let's see. It almost got me that time, honestly. But I didn't feel it until like that very last line. And then I was like, oh. Sweet pea. Oh my goodness, I haven't done that in forever. Let me try it. Let's see. You know, this might be a cute one to start with banjo. More of that kind of like vaudeville, strummy banjo. Oopsie, a D major would be. Let's try that. Royer, thank you for the follow, as well as Sir Gavin and Alan's son. Thank you very much. What is the large painting behind you? So this is a print of 4 women in like kind of the 20s era in gowns playing in a quartet. So there's like a pianist, viola player, violin, and cello. I really love this like kind of 20s old time jazzy sound from that era. So I guess I'll keep that in mind when I put this one together. Yeah, it's a pretty one. I'll put a close-up picture in Discord if people want to see what it looks like. Ravik, thank you for a resub. Thank you for 2 months now. Thank you. That also gives you a priority request if that's something you'd like. Just let me or Ahmad know. Oh, Beakley, that makes me so happy to see. I've always thought your singing reflects that. Oh, I love that genre. I just think it's so calming and heartwarming and like authentic. So let's see. Where did the metronome still? Back pocket. Sleeping, apple of my eye. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. Let's try it a little faster. I'm gonna keep that kick drum helping me with support. I hope it doesn't bother you guys. I'm trying to put it really low in the headphones. Sweet babe, apple of my eye. Don't know when and I don't know why. I'll trust it. Might actually need to be a bit faster. Sweet babe, apple of my eye. Let's try it. I can do it a little better, I think. 3. That's better. Don't know when and I don't know why. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. And then it goes okay, take your time. 1, 2. Thank you, Magic Carpet Music Man, for the raid. Thank you. How was your stream? I want to try and make like a really cute string part for this. Ideas. I don't know which one I should go with. guitarist in the whole world. This is probably a very different vibe. I made a loop with the banjo and the strings to do a cutesy 20s inspired jazz moment. Let me know if there's something I can play for you. Well, thank you so much. Sweet babe, apple of my eye. Don't know when and I don't know why. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. Sweet babe, what's all about? Don't get your way, all you do is fuss and pout. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. Rock of Gibraltar, I always seem to falter, and the words just get me. I'm gonna crumble, I'm trying to stay humble, but I never think before I say. Sweet babe, apple of my eye. Don't know when and I don't know why. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. Sweet babe, what's all about? Don't get your way, all you do is fuss and pout. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. Rock of Gibraltar, I always seem to falter, and the words just get me. I'm gonna crumble, I'm trying to stay humble, but I never think before I say. Sweet babe, apple of my eye. Don't know when and I don't know why. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. Sweet babe, what's all about? Don't get your way, all you do is fuss and pout. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. Rock of Gibraltar, I always seem to falter, and the words just get me. I'm gonna crumble, I'm trying to stay humble, but I never think before I say. Sweet babe, apple of my eye. Don't know when and I don't know why. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. Sweet babe, what's all about? Don't get your way, all you do is fuss and pout. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. Rock of Gibraltar, I always seem to falter, and the words just get me. I'm gonna crumble, I'm trying to stay humble, but I never think before I say. Sweet babe, apple of my eye. Don't know when and I don't know why. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. I kind of like that. I think I'd like it better with the banjo. It was fun. I've done that one previously where I would play the guitar typically. But I think the banjo was the right vibe it needed. Thank you for Knacker. For Loin, thank you. Thank you again, Will, for the raid. I really appreciate it. Royer, thank you. Poke the Smut, welcome. Zynerax, thank you, everybody. For Pythagoras, thank you for a resub, as well as Zynerax. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I'm going to put the song list in chat, And you guys both get priority requests. If that's something you're interested in, just let me know. Was that Will's new emote that flooded the chat? I feel like I haven't seen that one. It's pretty funny. I like it a lot. It's a strong raid emote choice. It's beautiful for Zynarex. I'm a big fan. Let's see. So I see we have a priority request here for Ravik, and you asked for Vivi's theme from Final Fantasy IX. Yeah, for Will, I feel like I'm really starting to feel a lot more like myself. Thanks for checking in on me with the, losing Baloo and everything. That meant a lot to me. But I feel like I'm coming out on the other side of it and trying to make sure when I do think of him, I'm just celebrating him in my mind more than anything. Oh my gosh, Cathedora, those emote combos are just so powerful. But anyway, next up we got Vivi's theme, a fun one from Final Fantasy 9. It's been nearly a year and I still think of Coco every day. It becomes a beautiful thing. Yeah, like there was a couple people who told me like, well, the grief never goes away. For people who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry to keep bringing it up. I lost my cat last week of 12 and a half years, and it was a really challenging, hard thing for me to experience. And a lot of people were telling me like, well, the grief never goes away, but it gets better. And I really didn't like when people told me that. I was like, no, like I want to change that thinking into something that's more like that grief will turn into like just a permanent little like love spot in your heart. Like I wanted to phrase it in more of a happy way, is that's what it's slowly starting to become for me, I don't know if that makes any sense, but for Dr. Olafson, what's up? Good to see you. Tumsy, happy Friday to you as well. I hope you're well. Pale, what's up? I at least have started to think about, like I've been checking adoption sites and things. I'm not looking to do it soon, but to do some research and start thinking about what kind of pet I'm going to be looking for as I move forward. And I was telling you guys that I was experimenting with like different names, like what might feel good. I was like, who sounds like they're going to be my friend? And I really like the name Kimchi, which is it fermented cabbage or something in Korea? But kimchi sounds so cute, little kimchi. I was thinking that or taters. And so when they're small, I can call them tater tot, and as they get older, I can call them taters. So I felt like doing that was kind of like a silly little way to help me think about, kimchi. I also like taters though. There's something so funny about that to me. Just like a little potato cat. Did I get a new cat? No. I've just been kind of experiment. Oh my god, Biff. Isn't that the bully from Back to the Future? It is kind of a really good name though. What's the name of your fish, Doc? Replace negative thoughts. Good to replace negative thoughts. That's what I've been really trying to do for Rav. Just really focusing on, like changing all the sad emotions into celebratory ones. Kimchi, the Cabbage Patch Kitty. That's what I was thinking, yeah. I love the name Spud. That's so good. I wish I thought of that. Little Spud. It's like they're a stud, So, yeah, that's that. And I was looking into certain breeds that I'd look into trying to find in shelters and stuff. And I was looking into maybe getting a Siamese cat or something in that family. They have one layer of fur rather than two, so their dander is a lot easier to maintain. And I have an unfortunate amount of friends who are allergic to cats, which makes me super sad, but because I want to have them over. But I've been looking at maybe a Siamese. There's a kind of there's a type that's somewhat similar to the Siamese that I really, really want, called a Burmese. And Google them, like a sable Burmese. They are so adorable. They look like these like little savannah cats. I kind of want one. Don't leave your clothing dryer open if you get a Siamese. My dryer has top ones, so, well, I guess with a kitten they'll find a way to get in anything. Noted. So, yeah, those were kind of little things I was doing. I got Baloo's little paw print, so I can always have him with me. I do love the name Oliver. It's so cute. I thought about Mochi too. I kind of like kimchi still. I don't know why. I feel like kimchi just is making my heart warm. His name is Ralph. I call him Moram whenever he can't find his food. Fair? All right, let's do Vivi's theme. I think we'll probably move into a bit of a Final Fantasy moment inspired by Rav getting us started here. Let's have one more sip of coffee. Mm-hmm. Cynarex you just had for your request something from Chrono Trigger. I can do that for you. Maybe we could do Frog's theme. I feel like that one's also kind of playful, like this one. Oh, that scared me. Let's see here. Let's see. So for Frog's theme, I play over a version of this done by a fellow Twitch musician by the name of 88-Bit Music. So if you guys like what you hear, you can maybe catch him doing it live sometime. Fix this. Okay, let's do it. Just kidding. No. this one, like I feel like it could use a little more like accent throughout the whole thing, honestly. At some point I'll get it though. Thank you for the new follows, Yelas, Koki. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Well, if we're hanging out in Chrono Cross world, I might as well do the legendary Time Scar. I feel like I haven't given this piece much love lately. Dude, we have another doctor in the house. Today is the day of doctors. Dr. Flexus, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. That one's always a good one, huh? Let's see. So I think I'm going to take one last quick break and finish off that coffee pot. And then we'll play some more music for the last kind of chunk of stream here. Maybe another like 40 minutes or so. I haven't eaten an apple today. I haven't. Let's see. I'm just going to put on the Be Right Back screen. I've really enjoyed the flow of today's stream, everybody. The songs picked and everything felt really comfortable. I got to do, you know, video game loops and singing loops and banjo, and I feel good. It's been a really fun one. Fred, thank you for a dono. Thank you. To make a goal, just $99.99. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Newton, I hope you guys have. I feel like I'm worried about overplaying the Duran Duran one. I just don't want to beat you guys over the head with it too much. It's also been such a chill day that I kind of like just the chill music for today. But you're always on it, Cathedora. You're the best. All right, y'all. I'm going to be back just after a couple minutes and we'll go from there. Underwater theme's too short for me to get anything done in the break. I have to run back to the computer as fast as I can. What I might do, Pencils, is combine my banjo cover with Underwater theme. I feel like there's another short video and Breezy and just potentially, I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'll be right back. Remember to turn the screen back. Yes, the first one that was playing when I was gone was Celeste. And this one's from Omori. Excuse me. Just dealing with my allergies. There was a song I thought of that I wanted to play when I got up, and now I'm like, what was it? Turning to this one, it wasn't this song, but just seeing it makes me smile, so I kind of want to do it. It's a Heart Home City from Pokemon Diamond Pearl. It's a really fun one. I really like this song. Burpy girl. Even drinking coffee makes me have to burp. It's crazy. Hey, Jack, how are you? So if this was originally A flat, I think I bump it up a half step. All right, let's do it. This is a happy one. It's so fun. Did I get the right song? You did! Nailed it. What's another like happy one? Maybe, let me go over here. Let's do this piece. I don't do it very often. It's from a game called Catherine. And it has a really cool, jazzy, chill soundtrack to it. And this one is called Good Morning, New Day. Yes. Play it from the beginning. know the audio is a bit distorted, but I kind of just wanted to keep going through it. This one's a fun one for me to revisit because that first part with the synthy notes that are really quiet, I used to have a hard time sight reading the music I wrote out for it, but I was feeling really comfortable at that time. So it's always really nice to get to see some progress. Let's do it. I'm kind of picking the oddball pieces I don't do too much of. I hope Raisin's here. I know he really likes this one. We're going to do Drippy from Ni no Kuni, which is a game scored by the same film composer for the Studio Ghibli films. Let's see here. This was another one I used to struggle with quite a bit, so I hope I can get it. Let's see. Hush, hush. Try it again. Came in a bit fast for me. Okay. I can't read chat because I have to press play and immediately play. Do it one more time. I'm really close. Let's see. That should be a B flat, a B natural. That explains one thing. Wrote my music wrong. Okay. myself. That used to be so hard for me to sight read. It was rough. Um, this one's hard, admittedly, for me to play over because it starts extremely quiet and then gets really loud, and there's no space for me to really adjust it in between. But I've learned to start it quieter. I know it's kind of tricky to hear the balance. Well, that was a big, exciting one for me to have a good confidence boost from. So I think I'm gonna celebrate with another oddball piece that I love so much, Shinu Dakara from Gravity Rush. It is super fun. It's going back to that kind of like vaudeville 20s jazz sound that I love so much. I hope you like it. It's fun. Oh gosh, come on now. It's just such a happy piece of music. This is fun. I've playing some pieces that I like totally forgot were in the song list, which is honestly like my goal. I want to make sure that I make such a big song list that I'm always kept on my toes and kind of not only surprising myself, but hopefully you guys too. Like, I try my best to make sure that whenever I stream, if I stream 2 days in a row, that I leave some space in between particular songs to make sure I don't overplay anything and keep it interesting if I can. Trevor, how are you? Good to see you. I hope you're well today. Let's see. This is a song I probably played somewhat recently because it's high up on my love to playlist. It's super fun. So we're going to do National Park from Pokemon Gold Silver. And I think I might make this one my last one. We've had some like really nice feel good moments, so it's kind of a nice vibe to just end on a happy one. Jaro, I don't think I said hello to you yet today. It's nice to see you. Okay. Not familiar, no, for Sergio. I hope this song gets your weekend started on an uplifting foot. This remix is done by a wonderful remixer by the name of Mewmore, and they have a wonderful YouTube channel just jam-packed with stuff to listen to. I like how you described it, Daniel, as the beep boop song. I mean, you're accurate with that. Let's see. So that's the end of today's stream, y'all. I'm meeting up with some friends later tonight, and I wanted to try and get some editing done before I go out to meet them. And thank you so much for making this another wonderful day to just get up and play music. Thank you guys. Let's see who's on right now. Looking at who we might want to be raiding. You know, so this person's not a music streamer, but they're a fellow Nashville streamer, and she's been very, very kind to me. So I would like to visit I Paint Burbs. She paints birds. And she's super nice. Hunt Beer, I hope you have a good weekend. In her. Thank you again, everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna leave for today, but I had an absolutely wonderful stream. Oh, butts. It looks like the rating thing is also cutting us in half again. I wish I'd fix that soon. Well, if anyone gets left behind from the raid, which it looks like is probable, we're going to I Paint Burbs. If you just want to go there. Thank you, guys.